need to find a way forward.
We should talk, Minthara.
Ask.
You wish to consult me?
I'm curious to hear your thoughts on our companion.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
What do you make of Astarion?
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave.
He'll be a slave to his bloodthirst as long as he lives.
And while you live, you'll be enslaved to your appetites and hungers. We all feed on something, and if we are deprived of it, we will fight for it. But Astarion is not only bound to his needs and desires, he is still bound to something more powerful. His master, he will only be free when Cazador is dead. And that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
I'm curious to hear what you think of Shadowheart.
She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous.
I thought you might appreciate Sharan dogma.
The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all.
How do you and Lae'zel get along? You're both warriors in your own way?
I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died. Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture.
I think their culture has something in common with yours, Lothsworn.
I no longer listen to the whispers of the Spider Queen's web. I only obey my own heart's desires. Most Gith do not seem to know their own hearts, nor do they need to. They have strict hierarchies and commitment to a single cause. Some, like Lae'zel, question that cause. But even so, she retains the discipline of her training.
Have you spent much time with Gale?
The wizard? No.
Don't you like wizards?
Their mastery of the weave is commendable, but they are poor conversationalists. In my experience, they do not usually live long enough to make the effort of befriending them worthwhile. Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Our wizard is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs.
You know of that. I do like talking with you, Minthara. I hope that we can rekindle that moment we shared.
You have become the Slayer. Or has the Slayer merely found a host too weak to evict it? I shouldn't need to say it, but be careful who you take as an ally. Especially when that ally's taken residence inside you.
You disapprove? I'm surprised.
That creature you turned into. I hope you have it under control. It didn't look like something I'd want to contend with.
That's the point, Shadowheart. I have been gifted with Slayer, a foremost evil.
You and I have markedly different ideas of what amounts to a gift.
Should embrace it, Shadowheart. I know you long for this kind of power. Now, what do you make of Thorm, now that we've seen him in the flesh?
He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
Then our goals align once more.
Whatever that thing was you turned into, I'd rather not see it again. By the gods.
You cower at the sight of me. Good. So what did you make of my improved form?
Honestly, I didn't know you had it in you. A dark destroyer in our midst. It's certainly one of the more unsightly shape-shiftings I've seen, but we can't all be blessed with the elegance of an Asimar transforming in the heavens, can we? Beggars can't be choosers. Such a powerful form should serve us well in the chaos to come.
Surprise me. I didn't think you'd approve. The night song sounds useful. Do you think it could save you from the orb's detonation?
Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
I see you're coming round to our goals, Gale. I approve of this more pleasant side of you.
The beast you turn into, as charming as it is, just make sure those claws don't come anywhere near me.
Afraid of being bitten, Astarion? Bask in the Slayer's unwashed radiance.
Yes, it does smell the part.
Why ask Raphael about your scars? What's your plan?
It's not a plan yet. More a feeling. Just an itch at the back of my mind. But I know I'm missing something. Whatever Cazador did to me, it was more than his usual sadism. It had purpose. Once I know what that purpose was, maybe a plan will present itself. But for now, I just need to scratch this itch.
Then I will help you.
Don't say a word. Just listen. A parasite grips my mind. My own people hunt me. But I am gnawed by an even greater torment. You. My thoughts are hallowed ground. Yet you've crawled your way in. Uninvited. I'm obsessed by the ground under your feet and the wind over your head. I see your face just before I sleep and after I wake. I ask myself, are you worthy? Zhak vo'n'ash do. There is only one way for you to prove it.
Slaying our enemies in coldest blood.
A fine sentiment, but I require more. We fight. I test you in battle. Dance with me. Bleed with me. Bruise me so that you might possess me.
Prepare yourself and prove your worth to me.
Do it then. Make me yours.
Oh, Lae'zel. Are we doing this with weapons? I'm not sure you'll enjoy that. Come and get me. Come and take me, Lae'zel, if you can.
Best me. Prove your excellence. Yes, just like that.
Lae'zel's touch is unusually gentle. Her fingers lightly graze your bruises and wipe away your sweat.
No more. I can't bear it. I've torn flesh from monsters and men. I've laughed as they suffered. But you... I don't want to hurt you. I want to protect you. For you to protect me. I am yours. Say the words. Zhak vo'n'ash, source of my bruises. It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
As you wish, as you command.
Speak your mind. I'm listening.
I'd like to talk about us.
I'm listening.
What am I to you?
You are Zhak vo'n'ash, source of my bruises.
I will kiss you now.
Here. Now. If it weren't apparent, it should be. I'm not keen on such outward displays of our flesh bond.
I don't care. You hunger for me, yes? Don't deny yourself.
Come. Let me taste.
My bruises still sting from our battle.
Exquisite, isn't it? The pain is a mutual promise branded on our flesh and bone. Inside your every wound lives my obsession. Inside my every wound lives your passion.
I must go. Come, we're close to the tavern. Ghouls. Be ready.
What am I doing here again? The wife is out, the boys are sleeping.
Barkeep.
Go back down, wet your whistle, tell your story.
What is it that you're serving?
Only the best, oblivion and beyond. Go on, cheers, bottoms up, go nuts.
I've seen some grotesques in my time, but this is something else.
I'm interested.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Keep your distance. He looks like he could burst any second.
Go on, clean. Make it drunk. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
To our good health.
Elixir. But such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do. fable, a saga. Blimey.
I massacred an entire grove of tieflings who thought I was their protector. Shadowheart.
I stomp on the detritus of a dead town every day. Tell me of another life. Spin a more fantastic fable. Entertain, engross, amuse me. Or be amusement.
I slaughtered a gold dragon and collected its vast hoard.
Lies of a lying liar. Let void take you.
Expect anything. He's been cursed to the hells and back.
Well, that was about as predictable as I expected.
Your command?
The big guy's mine. Fan out, take out the others.
I seek an advantage.
Got to concentrate. Got to move.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Another step forward.
Hey, big man.
Flaming through! This battle's taken a heated turn.
Let me strike. Die, Iblis.
Can't give up.
Behold, the dance of death.
Come on then, big
Just the other
man.
way.
You and me.
Quickly.
Fresh orders? Understood.
I'm ready. Strike hard, strike fast.
Time to push my luck again.
Methods.
He's about to belch.
Relief.
Light on my feet.
Oh, gross. Little help over here. Someone.
I thirst for combat. I will not fail.
What's the plan?
Heading there.
They're dying for me. All of them.
This thing is not dying. I can't damage him.
Yes?
Anything you can do, Minthara?
I am your end.
Ready.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, this thing.
Fast. I need healing.
Don't feel so good.
Star in now.
Ready for battle.
Need to act fast. Onward.
Where do I go from here? Ha! Pity we had to kill him. This is more lonely than cruel. Never wanted the easy path.
Cellar. No, the brewery. For whatever hell he's been brewing.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thisibald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. He devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thisibald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thisibald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
I'm pretty sure we can find out what that is. Shadowheart, help me again.
Your mind separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's location. You mark your map as a reminder. With the corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Thisibald's purple worm poison.
Very useful. This is the journal. We should go and see our friend and his raven.
Ledger, return!
Well, that wasn't creepy at all.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The air stirs in trepidation.
You have the ledger.
Here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
I know how to break people, don't you worry.
You break their bones, my friend. A curable malady. I need you to leave her very soul, broken and useless. Witness.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Blood taints all our hands in ways we never predict.
But this wasn't supposed to happen. I swear! I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justiciar promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
If it was drunk complaining, why did you report them?
The Dark Justiciar said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3, to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Anything? Then hurt yourself as Ben and Mark did. Stab yourself.
Like this?
Prove you're sorry. Do it for Ben and Mark.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Keep going.
Enough! You vile sadist! What have you done to me?
That was fun. Can I do it again?
You dare mock me as I near bleed to death? You will join me in the darkness of oblivion, you treacherous insect!
Oh, Astarion. He's all yours.
Make it hurt.
Unleash me, Lilalel.
What should I do? On I go.
Kill the raven.
You have been judged and found wanting.
Now what are you going to do without your pathetic little bird?
My victims await.
Shadowheart, hold him. Yes. Yes, just like that. that was enjoyable.
Yes?
Oh,